Alright, here we go.
I'll blow you to smithereens.
The brute bomber has muffled his way into the ring! Even I felt that one! Oh! But the challenger's still standing!
Clock positions outside. Just right after John.
Die!
They're going north and east.
Okay. Don't mess up your anti-knockback button. That's what happened last time. Oh, it was close.
Don't mind me, throat's a bit parched.
Inside Lariat, and then a knockback shot.
Out of the way, tin can!
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions!
Partners inside.
I missed my partner?
Back after knockback.
Sorry.
Now we're playing by my rules!
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
Three's gonna be the safe spot.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Partners outside. Partners outside.
Pick it up.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Okay, I think Fuse Down's next.
Is Tank Buster? Maybe I'm crazy.
You should know that I have a short fuse!
No, this is the bombs thing.
One is where the
I'm too low. I survived, but I don't know
why I
how.
tried.
Ah, that was dog
Oh
shit.
my! challenger went down hard.
What?
This is going to be a blast!
Maybe I snapshot.
The infernal fuse field! How will the challenger respond?
Man, we need to get there alive.
Okay, so after the first thing goes off, we have like a 1 second magic bomb, so we have to like space those out. So it has to be like boom, wait, boom, wait, boom, wait, boom, wait, and then the long pieces have to go.
Yes.
Okay, I also took a screenshot of the stuff that was shit.
Alright.
We have to get. So we have to. I wonder if everyone's gonna have like different timers, and it'll be like the last mechanic in Honey Bee, where we have to like blow up at 6 or something.
I think it's just gonna be 4 long ones and 4 short ones.
4 long, 4 Alright.
Also, I have not looked at as much for what you have, Greg. Is it common that the supports are always the short fuses? Every time it's been me. that
No,
I can
the
ban.
very first time when you got there by yourself, you had a long debuff. Very first
Okay.
night.
Alright, I will go to where you went, which is between A and B if I'm not exploding. Okay, here we go.
So if you look at the pattern, like the safe spot, like where most of the ray should be, I'll walk there once the fight starts. Like it's gonna be like in this area, and like if this is the non-explode part for the first set, the non-explode part for the second set's like right here.
Yeah.
Like you're going just past the center.
Even I felt that one. Oh,
Like I said,
but the
like,
challenger's
on the
still
first one,
standing.
I don't know if you have to even move the boss at all. If you do, it's only a hair. Clock is just out.
I thought I was out enough, and I wasn't! I thought the entry might...
Partners.
I should have waited. Oh no, perfect. Sorry, Tess.
They're back on their feet.
around quickly.
What great. They're still in it, but for how long?
Okay. Okay, let's wipe it.
Alright, I won't fuck it up from the beginning, promise. Baby. Here we go.
Blow you to smithereens!
The brute bomber has muscled his way into the ring. Even I felt that one. Oh, but the challenger's still standing.
Partners everywhere.
Die! Don't mind me. Throat's a bit parched.
Inside lariat followed by a knockback.
Banned compound detected. Competent disqualified.
Out of the way, tin can.
My word, he just assaulted the referee! The scoundrel!
No more distractions.
Spread after jump.
Okay.
Oh, right about angle. Thought I mean.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
Alright, you're gonna be taking him to the arrow. Ish. Well, I guess we don't even really have to move. But we know where we're going.
We got this! We can do this! Oh, this one, yes.
I forgot about this.
By my rules.
Ho ho! Chain deathmatch! There's no escaping those element links!
2's gonna be the safe spot. Outside partners, outside partners, outside partners.
I got a present for this.
Oh shit, I just blew it, sorry.
Wow, once I actually beat you to it, that's a surprise. Almost always the other way around.
Using feint, just in case.
Okay, so fuse down. He's coming down this time for real.
Yeah.
You should know that I have a short fuse.
Supports are short. 3 is the place with the.
Oh, yeah, I just saw the one. That's my bad.
You have plenty of time. Takes a very long time to happen.
What? I guess I got flipped. Okay,
This is
I gotta be a
knockback,
little
this is
more.
knockback and pardon.
We're getting a lot closer to making it through.
They're still in it! But for how long?
Was it a clip? Or
No, I
is
think
it
that
not?
was me. I was passing through the group.
Oh, okay.
Ah, that makes more sense. We're getting closer.
I'm-
We're getting a lot closer.
Yeah.
Struggling with that
If
one
anyone's
slightly.
if anyone's generally curious on a good size up of what the circles will actually look like in the Parses channel, the last 2 pictures I posted are the first explosion and the second set of explosion. So kind of use that to bear, how big of a space you're going to need. So the people that are exploding the second time can go, well, and not necessarily near A, but away from the arrow, up to the sides as well. There's tons and tons.
So if you're a melee type and you're exploding the second time, you should basically end up on a lettered marker.
Like A or B.
Yeah. It works out. None of the letter markers get hit by the bombs on the second explosion.
And
if the arrow
their
points-
explosion won't be enough to kill us in the dead center.
No, it's not
if
that
they
big.
actually- not if they actually get there, yeah.
For
Okay.
context, if we take the boss to like 1, so if it's between like A1 and B, then they would want to be on C or D.
Correct.
The
So
person,
you imagine that the safe area for those people changes halves of the room on the second explosion. If we're in the 3DC corner for the first explosion, then everyone should be going to the A1B corner for the second one.
No, one will be a long fuse.
Well, just that half of the room is kind of
Oh, I see.
you're crossing the
So-
center line.
The only reason I ask is here's a screenshot. It looks like the overlap is big enough that it would kill us.
It is?
Now, if they're on the far edge, there is technically a pixel perfect. This isn't a great representation. I'm going to drop in parses.
Greg and I have been
So-
very close with our explosions at times, and it's not that big.
But I mean, I'm just saying somebody was in the stack, which was pretty close to pixel perfect, and their explosion would have hit half of the B marker. So if somebody is standing on B with a fuse, we would have to be incredibly tight in that pixel spot to not get
Yep.
blown up by the B
I
marker.
mean, that's just how it's going to have to be if we are going to maintain uptime.
Okay, so
Like, I'm just wondering if B could be a little moved out, because like notice how much cleaner A is to us for that explosion
Okay.
circle.
so I'll try to go to B in this
Well,
case.
Well, it's not a guarantee that it's going to be A and B, but
Yeah, well, B or
I mean, the markers aren't.
Yeah.
I can move the marker a bit, but it's just a guideline. The idea is that ideally you can get uptime on the boss, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But we'll see.
is
First
the
we need to
dead
get through that.
center of
But-
the
but-
room safe?
The
in
dead
that-
center will get hit, yes. You have to go a little bit beyond it. But the main thing is, that's kind of I guess, uptime's kind of a side concern. The main thing is, when the people that are not exploding the first time, they have to know where they're going right afterward. You don't have time to look for where you're supposed to go and wander around.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. You have to know where you're going. Because there is no time to make a mistake and double back. So the question is, does everyone understand how to tell where they're going for the second one if you didn't explode?
No.
So you're partnered with Batman, so you and Batman need to come to some kind of agreement on how to do it.
Okay.
So, like, let's say we're in the 3DC corner initially. So, like, if you're not exploding, would be basically between D and C, roughly, for
Right.
the first one, right?
yeah.
Okay.
So, one of you is going to have to go to A afterward, and one of these is going to have to go to B afterward. Now, you could say, like, all right, we're going to turn around and run towards that opposite corner. Batman goes left, and you go right. And that would just be true no matter what corner you started in. So if you started it between, like, D and A, and then you're heading towards 2, basically, for the second part, you would bear right and go to C, and Batman would bear left and go to B.
Yeah.
So that's an example, but really it's up to you and Batman how you want to handle
I like that idea. I go left. I go left and you can go right.
Looking for the arrow. I'm going to post a screenshot. Is this the correct positions for where people go? I know where mine would be allocated to Froome, but roughly these are the main explosion points for the second set. Markers be damned, it's by the arrow, and like Froome and I would be B and A. And technically I'd be B, he'd be A, because it's relation to the boss's phasing. That bottom right one, I guess, could be upper left, but like the main triangle of B, A, and up in the corner by D. is
So
accurate.
the circle you have near 3 there's a bomb right there. I don't know why the circle is not very visible. That person would be near 2.
Yeah, why isn't the bomb visible? That's weird.
But that's
It is.
It is
It's
weird,
just far
yeah.
away.
well,
I
either
don't
way,
think-
that person would be in
Oh,
like
yeah,
the
you're
J
right.
corner.
Okay.
But other than
All right.
that, yes, that's basically it.
So if
Okay.
this is the second explosion, would we be safe, like, just past middle, or... would
Yes.
the bomb
Supposedly, it's just a very narrow window.
But
Yeah.
that said, if the melee types that are exploding at the markers want to go a little further out just to be safe, that is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
If we have issues, so yeah, this is gonna be my question. I'm gonna do new circles. I'm more just wondering if we could do this, not maybe right now, or maybe for science early while the DPS doesn't matter. For giggles, I'm very because this is what I imagine would be like the most safe way to do it. The person goes to B, from B to the wall, from A to the wall. Someone goes up to 2, and someone goes down to what would that be? 4, the corner 4.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to maintain melee upside.
Right.
Because I think if we can I think for the first set we can have it so the boss literally does not move in the center.
Let me look up. So, like, your thought process, hold on, let me take a new picture for the first ones.
Or
So,
maybe he has to move a little bit, but not much.
so this is a bad picture-ish because we've already moved.
So
the
I
boss.
guess I don't want to like quibble a lot about like the exact position of the boss and people, but like our problem now is that people don't know where they're going. We need to solve that
Right.
first before we optimize precise position.
So I don't think Froome and I would have uptime, but the idea would be that the boss stays in the center, and this is our positions for the first one, with new circles. The boss has obviously already moved. Froome and I wouldn't have uptime if he's in the dead center, but
Maybe not the dead center, but he could be a lot closer to the center. Because you don't have to attack his like opposite flanks. You could be if he was
front corner, yeah.
Yeah, like the two front, left and right.
Okay. Froome, you know where you're going, right? Me and you can maintain the same thing we've been doing?
Yep.
Cool. Alright. Anyone else have questions about positioning with a bunch of the screenshots and shitty MS Paint?
No.
So the second to last picture that you posted,
Yes.
if that is the second explosion, and I started long, so I'm running... Am I the one that is like to the left of one or to the right of one?
I think TC was asking. You're true
you
north,
said
right?
true north. Yeah.
So that second to last picture isn't what we're doing in the first place. The third to
Well, for
last
range-
picture is mostly what we're doing, except for that one circle near 3 is actually 2 corner.
Right, so that's what I'm saying. For ranged, it's actually the same. The only one that changed from third to last and second to last photo was ranged, or melee being basically put up against the wall. Because the one up by 2 would still be up there.
So,
Right.
Dan, as a ranged person, you always end up in a corner.
Mm,
And so what you and TC need to work out is,
what if... Okay.
you know, if you have a long view, you're going to be like between, let's say, D and C on the first explosion. Then where you need to go from there would be the 4 corner and the 2 corner.
Well,
So
Well, what TC just said is that he would always go to either the 2 or the 1 corner, depending on what the arrow points to.
correct. That's one way to do it. If you want to do absolute that, Dan, you would always take the east safe corner, whatever one that is. And then TC would always take the west safe corner. That is a valid way to do it, if you guys want to do it that way. As long as you both are on the same page.
I think so.
So, Dan, looking at those last 2 photos, like the very bottom photo, you understand the premise of like where the arrow is for the first explosion and why the boss was brought to 3?
Yes.
So you would be the corner right next to it. So given the corner is safe, or the safe spot for the first one is 3, the next red or yellow would be 2. If the arrow was in 2, obviously it's about to be a shit show for the second explosion, so your safe spot would essentially be 1 in that corner. Does that make sense?